The 2021-2022 NBA All-Team have been officially announced, and there are some interesting players on this list that will be revealed. So let's start off with the first team. It's Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic, Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. As for the second team, it's led by Joel Embiid, Ja Morant, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and DeMar DeRozan. And for third team, we have Karl-Anthony Towns, LeBron James, Chris Paul, Pascal Siakam, and Trey Young. So that's the official list as to who made the All-NBA. And to start off, let's begin with Giannis Antetokounmpo. He received all the first team votes, meaning that he did not receive a second team or third team all vote. He was a unanimous first team All-NBA. Whereas a guy like Jason Tatum, he received roughly half the votes, but he had less first team All-NBA votes compared to Joel Embiid. But because they played different positions, meaning that Joel Embiid, he plays the center position, whereas Jason Tatum, he is categorized as a forward. This pushes Joel Embiid back to second team All-NBA since Nikola Jokic, he received more votes compared to Embiid. The second thing to notice is that the Phoenix Suns, the team that had the best record in the NBA with 64 wins, they were the only ones to have multiple players on this list, led by Chris Paul, who was on third team, and Devin Booker, who was on first team. And speaking of third team, LeBron James made the list, and he was the only guy to receive at least one first team All-NBA vote. And that's with the fact that one, he missed a good chunk of the season, and two, more importantly, the Lakers, they did not make the playoffs, but because of his strong impact, LeBron James nonetheless made the All-NBA list. And he just completed his 19th season, and that is his 18th All-NBA performance, which is a ridiculous amount for a guy that has a bunch of wear and tear on his body, going to be 38 years old by the end of this year, and is still one of the best players in the NBA when healthy. Now, a couple of players to highlight when it comes to contract: Devin Booker and Karl-Anthony Towns, they will be eligible for a Supermax extension, 4-year, $211 million deal. Both guys have 2 years remaining on their deal, but because they made All-NBA, they will have the opportunity to make over $52 million per year if they were to sign that new deal. Another player to highlight is Trey Young. He did make the third team All-NBA, and because of that, he will receive an additional $35 million in rookie scale contract for being named an All-NBA member, and that's an additional $35 million in the bank. And guys like Zach LaVine, who's going to be a free agent, has missed out on a bunch of money by not making the All-NBA. If he were to make the list, he would have received at least an additional $20+ million per year, but since he missed out on the list to guys like Trey Young and Chris Paul on the guard list for third team All-NBA, he will now receive that money, making it easier for other teams on giving him the max deal without having to worry about the All-NBA incentives. And that's the official list. Let me know what you guys think down below. And that's all for now, you guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with others, as I'll see you guys next time.